not till the problem's solved, not till the jury's in. After the doubts dissolve, then I can tell you. I'd love to tell you now, tell you and everyone, but I don't know right now, so I can't tell you. Soon I'll be feeling strong, certain and self-assured. Till then I might be wrong, so I won't tell you. I could just go for it, acting uncertainly, taking a certain risk. I could just tell you, but not till the air is clear. I will not jump the gun, I will not disappear, but I will not tell you. Powerful mist is on the street and it's indoors. When were you last kissed, it says. When were you last playing on the floor? And I'm not alone, though alone right now is how I feel. And I'm not a clone, though there are many running the same deal. I look at the life I've made, thinking maybe I've traded for no baby, no baby, no baby. Automatically, that's the way it happened just years ago. Could that have been me? Walking blind into what I didn't know, and maybe nothing's changed. I'm as blind as I think I'm open-eyed, brainwashed and well-trained, ignoring truth as it pokes me in the sides. And while I'm waiting till wisdom come, cat got more than my tongue, and I've got no baby, no baby, no baby, no baby, no baby, no baby. I've got enough to eat, I've got my senses and some real good friends. In winter I've got heat, in summer I've got breezes blowing in. I've got the morning sun and the moon at night, just like the song. And I'm not the only this lonesome feeling come along. Got a lot to be thankful for, but today I want more. No baby, no baby, no baby. 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 Well, you wanna believe them, so you're telling yourself these lies. And you swear you'll leave them when the ocean dries. And now you're staring at the water and praying to the sun. Well, I gave you a reason, I gave you a good one too. One, two. And you call it treason, but the break's gotta come from you. And you're just staring at the water and praying to the sun. You think that I'm the instigator. You think I'm jealous of what you've got. You think I'm asking you to be a traitor. Well, I'll come back later when you'll know that I'm not. You say that you need them, they help you to survive. Well, you breathe and you bleed, and I guess you're still alive. But I see you staring at the water and praying to the sun. I got a shit job 9 hours long, but I don't mind so much going in, 'cause I got a crush on my boss and his goofy grin. started the first week on the job, I had a dream that I grazed his chin, and I raised my gaze to his face and his goofy grin. I'm an underpaid employee, the hourly wage is a joke to me. Well, one of these days I'll make demands, yes, $6 an hour and holding hands. One could call a monotone the kind of drone that he talks in, but it's okay, he say it in a goofy grin. Faces, I'm obsessed, and it keeps me in a place where I settle for less. Yeah, one of these days I will insist on $10 a minute and a kiss on the lips. I got a shit job 9 hours long, but I don't mind so much going in. I got a crush on the boss. I'm a stagnant stone gathering no moss. I got a crush on my boss and his goofy grin. I remember the first time I saw you perform. It was at a festival right before a storm. You wore a red and white striped polo shirt. I had one too. You were on stage and I stood in the dirt, laughing at you. I didn't have a seat, I was kind of far away, but I saw your squirming feet, heard every song you played, and you had struck a nerve. I knew a strong connection had occurred. Well, the next time I saw you was not before rain. It was after the string band and Ellen McElwain. I was much closer to the stage that time. I'd paid the price. I knew that it would be well worth my dime to have seen you twice. You were the last to play. It was 'cause you had a hit. The ones who have the say decided you were it. I did not disagree, though it was not your hit that impressed me. I graduated high school in 1973. We could put stuff in the yearbook, words up to 30. Under my picture are your words and name. They spelled it wrong. Those who look up to ask of what became will see your song. I'm glad I was familiar with your work back then, though now it has begun to cause a small problem. It's not too serious, but something that I feel I must discuss. Last year was the third time I saw you sing a song. Since the last time, some 7 years had come and gone. The club you played in was a posh to-do. The audience I'd learned that I squirmed too. It's true. I refused the first proposal and passed the buck. Still I was received, it seems like a stroke of luck. Steady and unsteady I go and I falter some. Still I know what I feel, I feel, I feel I have come outside. There's a city of liberty and brotherly love. There's a span of land, the home of the lone and the tough. There's a fort to surrender and a bell to crack. And I may have retreated once, but I'm coming back outside. Outside, it isn't always sunny when you look up in the air. But even when the shining sun's not breaking through, it always does what it can do, whether or not the clouds are there. And if I'm sounding hopeful, well, good for me. Putting my best foot forward, hopefully. When I'm losing footing or I'm standing still, still I know where I'm gonna be, yeah. I'll get there eventually. I know I will, 'cause I've got lungs to fill outside. Don't be afraid, 'cause I tell you my dreams. I tell my dreams to everyone. I'm not afraid, but I'm bursting at seams, knowing that you're in everyone. I am not sure what seduces me. It's a mixture of a lot of things. A paradox brew that reduces me to a pensive heart with what one lover lacks when there's no return of how she feels. I am aware that others may see what I may be slow to admit. Talk to themselves, not talking to me. Well, the last one to know's the hardest hit. And feelings yielded a harmless cut, and it pours out energy. Think of it not as your burden, but as a certain form of flattery. Think of it not as your burden, but as a certain form of flattery. Everyone was riding in the car, and the radio was on. A rider in the backseat reached to find another song, but the station that he turned it to had a stupider one on, and no one riding heard a tune more than 7 seconds long. Patience is a virtue that so few of us possess. We rush to fill a minute, but enjoy what's in it less. Orson Welles was talking on the tube about somebody's wine, the flavor and aroma of the Burgundy and Rhine. And if we're to believe this man, it's the weight that makes it shine. 'Cause they won't sell that stuff to us, no, not before it's time. Patience is a virtue that will bear a hearty crop. If you reap things prematurely, then their quality will drop. Everyone was sitting at the bar. There wasn't too much to say. There was drinking shots and soda pops. There was a jukebox no one played. As she left, I asked her about the one who had cast some charm her way. She said, "There's no doubt in my mind that we'll make love someday." Patience is a virtue that it's wise to cultivate. So many good things come your way if you take the time and wait. There's a new kid living on the block, and she wants to make a friend, but she spends all her time wondering when her loneliness will end. If the people she shared time with once she will ever know again. If anything lasts from the past, if a moment can extend. Patience is a virtue she'd be wise not to suppress. People go to jail for skipping bail, and they'd kill themselves for less. Patience is a virtue that it's wise to cultivate. So many good things come your way if you take the time and wait. a chance on what I'd find. Well, I found good that could cut through all the bad. I just wish I'd found what makes you feel so sad. The future scares you. You're haunted by your past. I wish I knew what I could do to hold them fast. A love can waver, can it grow or disappear? Losing your favor is the only thing I fear. Long ago, though it wasn't so long in time, I thought that if things went right, that today you'd still be mine. Well, things are okay. I know you're still my friend. I'm just waiting for these fearful times to end. I just can't wait for these fearful times to end. Someone thought I was Italian today.
Really?
I was standing in front of my house, my apartment on Mulberry Street, and some people from LA said, "Where do you get some good food?" I said, "I don't know." And they said, "Oh, I told you the Italians all talk with their hands." And I said, "I'm not Italian, but I can tell you where to get a nice pizza, They invited me to eat with them. This is family from LA. I said, "Come with us." But unfortunately, I was on my way to therapy. Okay. It's true. He said, "Come, John." I said, "God, And I said, "The last time I was in LA, I was on Password." And they said, "Oh, that's why we were here. We went to Philadelphia." Their kid was just on the show Double Dare, which is like this kid's show with
I've seen that.
smushing
It's really,
around.
really bad. Really bad.
Their kid was just on it, so we had the kind of game show connection. And
That's really funny. Really
I would have gone if they had, if I had time. I would have joined them. They were very nice. Okay. I got a wonderful life. I'm telling you. Oh, we're still rolling, are we?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
How far out can you get? How inside can you stay? How far gone can you be before giving in? Years can pass and they have, hearts can stop and they do, eyes can close in a dream, dreaming of oysters and sand and pearls, watching some straight ahead people curl. You think there's hope for a furious world? Hey, I'm a curious girl. When you stuck out your head, sitting duck, someone said you were born to be dead. Have a nice life. Well, that was just one idea. I say get out of there. Fear itself's what I fear, and though maybe I'll mope, this is as good as it gets. I won't give up on getting a better thing yet. Hard as a marble slab, I'll swim in the swirls. Why? Well, I am a curious girl. What killed the cat? Curiosity, but it's what's keeping me alive. I'm thinking that if I figure out how to float, I won't keep taking the same old dive. or something that they haven't tried is waiting on the other side. How far out will you get? How inside will you stay? How far gone will you be? Well, I may be in dirt that is up to my chin, might be digging my grave, but I don't stay in. Years can pass and they have, hearts can stop and they do, eyes can close in a dream, dreaming of clouds that are silver lined and believing that one of them could be mine, dreaming of oysters and sand and pearls, watching some straight ahead people curl. You think there's hope for a furious world? Hey, I'm a curious girl. Hey, I'm a curious girl.